This way we can see how I do. Alright, boys. We're going to get Chicago. Not bad. Oh, missed that one. Sorry. There, got that one. Damn, that was kind of slow. Ooh, not bad. Hello. Not bad. Okay. Alright, Detroit. Let's do this, Detroit.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K.
Boo, Chicago. We are the bad boys. I love it when you guys were called that by the way.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Cunningham and B out there with Thompson. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Robinson.
Huh?
For Chicago. Who's out there with the coral.
Okay.
And Bernie Simon. Then it's Jones. And it's Collins at the center filling out the middle. Well, no doubt these players.
Oh. Why am I a power forward? I'm 7'4". Okay. Alright, Thompson. Hey, Thompson. Ooh, good shit going on.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does.
How did he make that, bro?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play.
Alright, Chicago.
Cunningham kicks to Smith. The three. Off to a good start as he hits
Alright. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Got my first shot in.
What do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed.
Come on, sit on him. Down. Don't Chicago like go left. Yeah. There you go. Come on, Thompson.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that
There you go.
fans have been hoping
Not bad.
for. Coach told me, quote,
Doing
"MP's
pretty
earned
good.
it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont."
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report.
Okay. They just hit it to themselves. Okay.
Both teams working to stretch the This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Smith for three.
Ooh, that was my first miss. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't gonna make it 95% of them, but
Fires the three.
that's all. Alright, there you go. Come on, Cunningham. Alright, dude. Right here.
Smith right side. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off
There we go.
from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice shot
Watch
by
him.
MP. Great touch from outside.
And
Oh, you.
Tirana
Oh, wow. I was like he was late.
Tirana calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build
Damn.
on last
Alright,
season's breakthrough.
try again.
Coach JB Bickerstaff said
Oh.
Kate Cunningham's
One more time.
makes his job easier.
There you
All
go.
that aside,
Not bad.
Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key.
I like him being the center, actually. I'm probably going to keep me as a power forward.
To be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. And Chicago
13-5.
following the bucket by the Pistons. Outside,
I don't have to worry about the rebound.
and the Bulls with another
Oh,
miss.
nice.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-5 run. The Pistons working the ball around now. Smith for three. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 12 in the game.
And they're getting their points now
I
almost
just have,
exclusive.
what do I have to get? 12 out of 15, 2 sets or dozen balls.
From the triple,
Alright.
4
I
of their
just
last
need
5
like
makes are
2
from
of
beyond
them
the
at
arc.
least.
Jones the pass to Collins. And here is Simon.
Go on.
Pass to Buzelis.
That's all.
And he can't answer back.
Good.
Three-pointer offline.
How am I
Pistons lead by
band?
11. In the corner, it's MP.
Hey, hey,
And
come
on
on,
the way, over Collins.
damn.
Smith missing
I
again.
mean,
You can't look at the result
That's
of that
alright.
shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One
that?
will try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here's Simon. With some arc.
that's all.
No good there. Some solid defense from Robinson. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter. Bulls trail by 11.
Interesting.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Wow.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get
Okay.
some momentum. Oh, power
Okay.
flush with
Right.
a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And the basket by MP.
There we go.
Being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
There we go.
Chicago has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Simons from outside.
Oh, wow.
It's in. That's his third field goal of the game.
Okay.
He's 3 for 5.
Okay.
Like he's been really good so far.
Oh,
Good start.
they're inside.
On the wing, MP.
Oh,
Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
there we go.
Cunningham's got 3
Once I get
assists
this
tonight.
jump shot
How
down,
about the last 5
oh, it's gonna be
made shots have all
dangerous.
been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now, here's Okoro. Still scoreless. And it's denied.
Ooh. Good shit, boy.
Fires for 3.
Ooh, that's off.
Another miss.
Oh,
by
dude.
MP.
You put it on
Great
next time.
shooters know
But
when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's
yeah,
Simons.
man.
8
Yeah.
points for him. Spins. In the corner.
Yeah,
it's
that's all
Buzelis. And the 3 off target.
They've been sensational
There you go,
on the
Detroit.
backboard to start this game.
Smith
All right.
right side. Beyond the arc.
Boom.
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Down by 15. Pass to Okoro. And here is Simon. Hits the three-point bomb. Simons has got 11 points.
Just a
Let's shake
positive
it.
force.
I don't like those uniforms. I'm not gonna lie.
Falling a bit short.
I'm
It's
so
not
used
because
to
of
the
their
original. Ooh, nice.
Again, Detroit with the
24
3.
points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Sexton, he's checked in for the Bull.
And oh, okay.
Josh Giddey comes in for Trey
Seems
Jones.
we got
Harrison
15,
checked
but
in for the
not any.
Pistons. Green comes in for Duncan Robinson. Now, here's Collins.
What are you gonna do?
He has yet to score.
What
Collins
are you
set
gonna
the
do?
pick for Simon.
That's off.
And again,
Oh.
Chicago. No good.
All right, here.
Detroit leading by 15. In the corner, it's Harris. Good, and it's MP.
Good job, Harris.
And off
Good
to an
job,
incredible
Tobias.
start here early from long range.
Outside, Sexton. Collins, a screen on Green. Here's Sexton.
So that. Get back on me. Get back on me.
Clock at 4.
Yeah.
Here's Giddey. Offline with his 3.
Alright. You see that?
Fires from 14.
Wait. Oh. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a Ford General's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame. Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
I didn't even know we were having this.
Like, it's doing well. Like, I just gotta get that timing down. I'll be fine. And I have it on. What? I have it on.
I've been doing, right? See, he's doing the same thing. Just, hey, come here. Absolutely, come here. Don't leave. No, no, that's up to me. Try to track what you can. Whatever you don't put it, let Darman know, okay? So you want that in here? I guess we'll get that. No, get under the cover. Go there. Under cover. There you go. Tabby, come on. Come on. Tabby. Tabby, down here. Tabby. Tab. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna put. Whenever you decide to calm down. Okay. I'm doing pretty.
Well, Richard has definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change.
Oh, damn.
He was a shooter later in his career.
Not bad.
I feel a little bit left out.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
They've got Collins. Anthony Simons out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Smith. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward.
That's off.
That's the 5 in the game for Chicago. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. On the wing, Harris. Back to Smith. And the dunk by MP.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Collins finds Simons. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Nice. Good shit, Cunningham.
Defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And
Oh, boy. All right, just wait till my plot's 99. That ain't happening again.
Definition of an aggressive play.
Thompson passes to Smith. And here's Harris from the arc. And the Pistons on.
All right, Phil. Come on. I tried. Hey, gotcha. Where you want away?
Another 3.
And you just got to respect Harris's three-point shot. He is a very capable scorer from that distance.
To the paint. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line.
Tabby, go away with Wayne.
They did a
Okay. No, I can't have you go upstairs. Hold on. Just felt something. Ow. It even hit you.
better job of getting it inside at first.
Dude, you see the score right now?
And a chance to just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Alright, I guess she wants to go upstairs.
Well, so far, their long-range
Alright.
shooting has been the story, doing damage for the team.
Alright, boys.
Also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Bruce Ellis is checked in
Okay,
for Jalen Smith.
where are you? Come on. Alright.
Smith right side, and they double up MP. Thompson outside, on the clock.
Oh, nice.
In on the second chance points.
Good job.
Some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And so it's Jones.
Good shit, Detroit. Throw him in.
Jones sets the pick for Simon.
That's off.
And it's off from
Ooh, no.
three-point
Good
range.
rebound.
Slow going for him this
There
quarter.
you go.
The defense putting up a good fight.
Cunningham for three. Drills it from
Ooh,
outside.
nice. Good job,
Cunningham's
Cunningham.
got 8 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Oh.
Outside, Simons. From deep.
That's,
And
oh,
there's
wow.
Bruce Ellis on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 6th assist on the night. Smith for three. Good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Here's Simons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simons has got 5 points.
Let's
in the
just
quarter.
break the record for our franchise.
Big bodies.
On the wing, MP.
Aww.
From outside, off the mark.
Yay.
7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just
All
under
right, what are you gonna do?
50% shooting. Jones with the
Ooh,
bounce
wow.
pass. Collins wide open. He
That's all.
fires. And a miss there on the triple. And, well, Detroit shooting 65% and out. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Back to Cunningham. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Cunningham's got 11.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very
Oh,
consistent
damn.
from distance.
Get waited.
That bucket.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And Duran slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Jones against Cunningham. Collins, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball.
I only got
into the
35
paint.
points. That's not
35
bad.
seconds left here in the second. Smith outside. Pass to Duran. Back to MP. Now Cunningham. Lets it go with a three.
Yeah.
And Okoro
Sorry.
pulls it down. Outside, Simons. Who's watching him? Now Collins. No good with the triple. And so is Detroit, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Bulls, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Detroit Pistons.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell its story here. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback.
Lonely in a little apartment somewhere, just trying to learn how to be a person, let alone an NHL player.
Look at MP in this one.
You know what's really interesting that you would say that? I'll give you an example. Austin Matthews, before he was drafted, played 1 year in Switzerland.
They had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
He's so successful. Mark Crawford, the Stanley Cup winning coach from Colorado, was his coach over in Europe.
The Bulls shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, we don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of celebrating.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks so much. Well, if you haven't heard MP's name before, you're not alone. He's had a rise from obscurity to this NBA starting lineup. Tonight, MP gets his first chance to shine on the NBA stage, and if he continues his current trajectory, he won't be unknown for long.
Yeah, he'll change that in a hurry. All right, we'll see how he does. Thanks a lot. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff.
What do you think of him? How surprised are you? I think everybody was by what he's able to do.
And it's Robinson in at the
11th pick in the first round.
Here's Simon.
What do you think?
Drops in the layup for two. Simons has got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tipped away.
Damn.
To the other side. Here's Bruzelis. Nice pass.
Wow.
Perfectly for the layup. He's got 9.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Robinson.
His athleticism, and I know his family, his soccer family, his athleticism
MP deciding where to go with it.
Ben Simmons going to be a superstar
Thompson
player.
passes to Durham.
Another 2 to 3
Out to
years,
Smith.
maybe 4 years away from being
5 on the
physically
clock.
developed.
The Pistons need to get off a shot here.
Yeah, what's that guy's name
bucket.
again who's 6'5"? You mentioned him first, a bunch of players that played in the ACAC championship.
The confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And I would say this, Paul, I'll be absolutely shocked whenever Dartmouth is
Bruzelis with the ball. It's up against Thompson. And there's Bruzelis on the assist from Okoro. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Is he a forward or a defenseman?
He's a center.
On the wing.
Oh, boy, a big center. 6'5".
Back to MP.
I hope the Penguins are looking at him.
From the
That's
arc.
great stuff, Pierre.
And Cade Cunningham with the free. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
Pierre, enjoy the game. You're calling it. That's tremendous. And we'll talk to you before tomorrow's game against Carolina.
Collins kicks to Jones. Collins a screen on Cunningham.
That's right. The Lemieux camp's coming up. And Pierre will be here. We'll be back in just a moment on the Penguins
And it's
Radio Network.
Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. On the wing, Thompson. Back
The
to
men's and
MP.
women's NCAA basketball tournaments are on
Checks up a
Sirius
3.
XM.
And another 3 by Cunningham.
Experience
Cunningham's got
excitement
23
with
points.
one broadcast of the men's
Perimeter
tournament.
score keeps. I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on blocking out threes.
For schedules, go to SiriusXM.com/sports or search March
MP
Madness
outside.
on the SiriusXM app. NHL Morning Skate. What's the big
Back to
difference
Robinson.
from the New York
Let's
Islanders
try.
this season?
Good,
Matthew
and it's
Schaefer.
MP
Here
picking
Schaefer
up
now
the
passes
assist.
Phil Housley for the most goals
MP's
scored by
got
an 18-year-old
assist number
defenseman.
9 now.
The only
Wow,
other
what an effort here
comparable I
tonight.
have right now,
Guys
and
are
I'm not
looking
saying
for a
he's going to
spark
have to
here.
Bobby Orr,
Yeah, their
but he's
whole
got
stretch
great future
offensively,
ahead of him.
for
It's
sure.
Bobby Orr to Matthew Schaefer. NHL Morning Skate. Weekdays at 7 a.m.
Simons
Eastern with
against
Corey
Robinson.
Stellick and Scott
Bruce
Walker.
Ellis.
NHL
That
Network
one
Radio,
goes.
Sirius
Count
XM
it.
91. and the
Bruce
Sirius
Ellis has
XM
got 6 points in the quarter.
Nicely
Feel the
done.
pulse-pounding
They
drama of
continue
the
to
UEFA
attack
Champions
inside,
League
and that's 10
knockout
points in a
stage
row
on Sirius
in the
XM
paint.
The stakes
Ball
are
movement
raised
by
as
Detroit.
Europe's elite. Real Madrid do what they do best.
Smith outside, 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got 9.
Great ball movement there.
This is where legends are made. The Champions League knockout stage on Sirius
Here's
XM
MP.
FC
He has 35. Count it. Good. 11 points for Robinson.
With Brandon Busby and the Carolina Hurricanes, did it ever cross your mind saying, like, hey, it's going to be a tough journey to the NHL, and, you know, your mentality was, you know what, I'm just going to trust the process?
Robinson against Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
This is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Smith finds Robinson. Oh, good on the triple. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
The Pittsburgh Penguins are brought to you by our founding partners. Your neighborhood
The
Ford
Pistons have gotten
store.
nearly
Ford
everything to drop
cars,
this
trucks,
quarter.
and
They're
SUVs
7 of 8
are
from the
the
floor since
official
halftime.
vehicles of the Pittsburgh
Thompson
Penguins.
in the corner.
Now it's time for Music.
Cunningham passes to Smith. In
Well,
the
as you know,
corner,
the
it's
Penguins
Robinson.
lost the services of Blake
Back to
Lazat on the
MP.
road trip.
4 on the
He's
clock.
going to be out 4 weeks, and then they're going to be
Thompson
reevaluating
for 3. Here's Durham.
back
Cunningham
after that 4-week
outside.
period. We're all hoping he will. They've moved Connor Dewar from
Here's
left
MP.
wing over to
It's
center.
blocked.
And Dan Hughes says
Good
he's doing
use of
quite
his
well
hand.
there.
Gonzalez able to
He's
drag
not
down
feeling
the
out of
block that
position as
time.
much as you might
Josh
think.
Giddey's checked in for Anferny Simon. And a different look here for the Pistons. Tobias Harris is checked in for Durham. Holland comes in for Thompson. Green is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. Inside. And there's Collins on the assist by Buzelis. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Targets up there as well, quite a bit.
Here's Holland. Still yet to score. And here's Harris from the arc. And again, Detroit with the 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
That's the coach of the Penguins, Dan
Giddey, the
Hughes. By
best
the
to
way,
come.
the Penguins enter this game with the 3rd-ranked power play in the National Hockey League.
No good on that one.
First
Good
ranked
defense by
penalty killing
MP.
unit in the NHL.
The Pistons shooting a
Special teams and
scorching
goaltending so important.
68% in the game.
Shelovs and those special teams folks will try to knock off the Winnipeg Jets here today. And the old 2-nighter joins us next on the
And a
Penguins
missed
Radio Network presented by S&T Bank.
The goal shooting in the third quarter has been going up around
On April
58%.
15th, the Penguins Foundation,
Pass to
UPMC
Jones.
Western Behavioral Health, UPMC Sports
Now,
Medicine,
Giddey,
and the Citron
guarded by
33
Green.
Foundation are hosting the 3rd annual Mental Health and Student
Giddey
Athletes
kicks to Jones.
Symposium, a free event to explore critical topics on the mental health
Lets
of
it go
student
from
athletes.
deep.
Join us for a day of meaningful
Detroit with the
dialogue and
rebound.
professional
Smith's
connection.
got
Barring
rebound number
continuing
10 tonight
education
with that
credits,
last one.
space is limited. Secure
Over
your
in the
spot
corner,
today.
Green.
Learn more and register now.
And
at
again, Detroit with the 3.
PittsburghPenguins.org.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Down low. Well, but he caused the foul. A chance for another point on the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
And giving up some inches inside makes up for with an aggressive style.
Financial advice is closer than you think. But that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Smith checked in for Buzelis. And Fernie Simons comes in for a curl. And it's Colin Sexton in for Trey Jones. Enzo Sexton will bring it up for the Bulls. Driving the lane. That one good for 2. Sexton's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Rivers Casino. Don't miss the moment.
Harris dishes to MP.
27 season tickets
Oh.
are on
A
sale
three-pointer
now.
off the
You
mark.
have to be here.
That's all right.
It's the next chapter of the
The
Penguins'
Bulls
storied
shooting reasonably
history
well,
with a full or
45%.
half-season
Here's
ticket plan.
Collins.
Plans include
Holland with the
first-life
rebound.
access to
Wow.
And
exclusive
he's
events,
usually
food
able
and
to score
beverage
on that
discounts,
type
and
of
most
defense
importantly,
rather
priority
easily.
access to
Surprising to see him
2026
come away
NBA
empty.
playoff tickets.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Damn, I don't know why I tried timing.
Learn more about Penguin season memberships at
And Simons has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Simons has got 25 points in the game. Here's Harris. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here.
Campus forward, Brad Marchand, joined now by Jackie Redmond.
Time for 2 minutes with the old 2-9er. Brought to you by your Pittsburgh area Lexus dealers. Experience amazing.
Welcome to the old Toronto Pen and Jets this afternoon. We're joined now by Penguins forward Igor Chinnikov. Chino, first I want to ask about your relationship and how it's formed with Evgeny Malkin. I don't know if you noticed, but you are the first Russian forward that Gino's ever played with on a consistent basis. Of course, he played with Sergei Gonchar, but Gonchar is a defenseman. So, just how was your relationship?
It's off the back rim, no good.
Well, we won our first game.
Everybody in the team, we're friends, so especially with Russians, so yeah, just listen some stories from him, and then yeah, overall he's helped create a lot.
We're in second place.
Yeah,
Oh.
wow.
How much are you enjoying this time of year? You know, I talk
We
to
just got where?
Penguin fans, and they're a little nervous. They're anxious. They're like, are we going to get in? Are we not going to get in the playoffs? They see what the other teams are doing. But as far as in this locker room, there seems to be this quiet confidence. And it seems like throughout the locker room, you guys are loving this time of year.
Yeah, for sure. This time of year, you every time love it when it's like point-to-point games, and then you just try to enjoy every day. You don't need to, like, you make it playoff or not, you just have to play game to game, and then we'll see what happens. So.
And as a new dad, are you noticing anything as far as your lifestyle off the ice and maybe how it's affected you in a more of a challenging way or in a very positive way as a new dad?
I think it's positive. I'm really enjoying like time with my daughter, with my wife, and then especially after 10 days, getting a lot bigger, and then yeah, I just miss so much today. And then, yeah, I love this time.
Oh, but jeez, I thought.
Bulls are gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Smith for 3, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
From downtown, connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with a miss.
Collins gets to Smith. There's the 3. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Giddey. Outside Collins. Here's Sexton. 6 to shoot. Simon surveying the D. And again, no good by Chicago. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Smith for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simons the pass to Smith. Collins a screen on Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The 3-point shootout.
Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
Detroit making a switch. Saucer's checked in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Now here's Simon. To the middle, here's Collins. And the rejection by MP. Takes a step back. Stolen by
Oh, damn.
And Simons has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Simons has got 28 points for the game.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Smith for 3. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. To the inside. Here's Collins. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
By Coca-Cola, founding partner of the Pittsburgh Penguins. By Clearview Federal Credit Union.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. In the corner, it's Harris. Out to Smith.
Begins now.
Just 5 on the clock.
The Penguins return home from
over in the corner, Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Collins, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse. For one more to go on. It's going to be on MP. Just a flip here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Green, and it's Jenkins in for Marcus Sasser. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll see you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have the work.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back.
A lot of those games, a lot of those tough matchups.
To the paint, here's Collins. That one's not going to go. Good defense by MP.
Every single point we can get. I mean, Columbus and
Jenkins dishes to MP.
Cruising, Boston's playing well. All these teams.
Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
But there's still a long way to go.
Back to MP.
Focused and well aware of this.
Again, what an avalanche.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are
hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's put on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise...
You know, not the best game they played as a whole, but their stars really shone, and that's what you along with, Joe, the depth guys, every single player on that team doing their job. No passengers, everybody just...
Chicago has gone 3 or 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
The Winnipeg Jets are an interesting team. The President's Trophy winners last season.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter.
Just a second away from being eliminated in the first round.
For the three. Rebound by Smith.
However, this year is
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised them, and that's why he missed. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smith.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple double.
And Simon's wide open. Fight. That 3 off the mark. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T
What the?
connected team. Now here's Jones. He started closer.
Feeling great. It's a great day for hockey. And the Penguins host the Winnipeg Jets.
Starting a back-to-back, the Carolina Hurricanes will be in town tomorrow afternoon, and the Penguins wrapping up their season series against Winnipeg in today's matchup. Sidney Crosby just being introduced to the crowd here. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Clearview Federal Credit Union. As Sidney Crosby centers the opening line with Ricard Raquel and Brian Rust. Gerard and Chris Letang. Gerard returns to the starting lineup for the Penguins. Artur Shilov's in net for the Penguins today, making his 33rd appearance on the year and just his second career appearance against the Winnipeg Jets. Connor Hellebuyck in net for the Winnipeg Jets. His first game against the
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks.
In the most recent Olympics. We've got 2 anthems today. We'll have Puck Drop for you next. Let's chat with Elmer Soderblom and why he's done so well replacing Blake Lazan on that fourth line. What do you like about your game right now?
Just the way I'm playing with, please play my game.
Congratulations on this incredible
Feels
record.
like I'm,
The most 3-pointers ever made in a single game.
a couple of dangerous scoring chances every game. So it's been a little bit frustrating with a couple missed chances, but as long as I get the chances, I know I'm playing well. So
I was thinking
I think
if
that
I
just
don't
overall
get back on defense,
working hard, forechecking, using my long reads, the forecheck, and play the body, get around the net, stuff like that.
I'm a little curious. Have you always been this big? Have you always been bigger than kind of the rest of the competition that you're playing with?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm used to being the tallest and biggest guy in the room, so yeah, I would say I'm used to it.
All right, Elmer, thank you very much for the time.
Thank you.
Well, Puck Drop coming up soon. Penguins Jets.
Spotting the perfect fit is kind of your thing. So when it comes to finding a used car, start your search at FordBlueAdvantage.com and find the perfect certified pre-owned vehicle at your local Ford dealer. One that comes with serious perks, like a thorough inspection, a Ford-backed warranty, even a Carfax report. Because you know what they say, the best finds are the ones that feel made for you. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you. Available at participating dealers only. See your dealer for details and limitations.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Penguins Radio Network, presented by S&T Bank. Here's the tag.
Attention professionals working with student athletes. On April 15th, the Penguins Foundation, UPMC Western Behavioral Health, UPMC Sports Medicine, and the Citron 33 Foundation are hosting the 3rd annual Mental Health
Health and Student Athlete Symposium, a free event to explore critical topics on the mental health of student athletes. Join us for a day of meaningful dialogue and professional connection while earning continuing education credits. Space is limited. Secure your spot today. Learn more and register now at PittsburghPenguinsFoundation.org.
In Pittsburgh, champions aren't just born, they're built. And NSS Life has been part of that winning legacy for decades.
We've stood with the city's champions on and off the field.
Building futures that are strong, secure, and built to last.
NSS Life is proud to be part of Pittsburgh's past.
So.
NSS Life, the official life insurance company of the Pittsburgh Penguins. NSS Life. Family matters.
We're all set for hockey here at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Alongside Michelle Crecchiolo, I'm Joe Brand, and we're just delighted to have you here with us for another edition of Pittsburgh Penguins hockey. As the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Winnipeg Jets Pens begin a 3-game homestand here in Pittsburgh. The Winnipeg Jets continuing on an East Coast road trip, wrapping up the season series between these two teams. The captains, Sidney Crosby and Adam Lowry, to take the opening face-off. Penguins attacking from left to right in their home black sweaters. The opening face-off is won by Winnipeg. We're underway here in Pittsburgh. Opening face-off is brought to you by #1 Concord Club 1 Rewards. Winnipeg Jets attacking from right to left in their road white sweaters. They'll tap it down into the Penguin zone. It's been scooped up by Chris Letang, who's still sitting on 799 career points. Paired up with Sam Girard once again after dealing with an upper body injury. Girard losing the puck in the neutral zone to the captain Adam Lowry. It was poked ahead and pulled for Fetty, who dropped it down into the Penguin zone far corner that Letang scoops up. Works up along the near wall to Ricard Raquel. Stripped to the puck by Lowry. Sent a wrister wide of the net. Played all the way over to the far point, but Velarde couldn't keep it onside. Had to pitch it back to the rookie defenseman Elias Salamansic, as the Jets will dump it down into the Penguin zone. Lost to Kyle Connor for a moment, then he coughed it up to Tommy Novak. Skating up ice in the neutral zone, over the Jets line. Brought back past the Chinikov to Novak. Fired! Shoulder save by Hellebuck. Kicked out by Winnipeg. Out to the neutral zone it goes. Parker Wotherspoon will race it down. Malkin line out there with Chinikov. He just sent a chipping pass to Chinikov, cutting through. He scores! Evgeny Malkin and Igor Chinikov waste no time. It's 1-0 Penguins, 66 seconds into the game.
Nice.